All right, hello and welcome back. So in this lesson, we're going to start section 8.5 on probability distributions and expected value. So this video is going to deal primarily with probability distribution and random variables. And then the next video will deal with the expected value piece, just to keep them not so long. So in an experiment, when we talk about all the possible outcomes, what we try to do is we try to quantify each of the possible outcomes. So the most common way to do that is to assign a numerical value to each of the different possible outcomes. So by doing that, what we do is that we are creating random variables. So random variable is a function that assigns a real number to each outcome of an experiment. Now, when we take all those possible values of random variables and their corresponding probabilities and we put them into a table, then we are creating what's called a probability distribution. Then what we could do with that probability distribution is that we could create a bar graph displaying it called a histogram. Many of you should be familiar with histograms from previous math classes. So, for example, you're given that a shipment of 12 computer monitors contains 3 broken monitors. A shipping manager checks a sample of 4 monitors to see if they are broken. So here, they want us to give the probability distribution for the number of broken monitors that the shipping manager finds. Okay. Well, the big thing here is, since there are 3 broken monitors in this sample, there are 4 possibilities that we could have. We could have a probability of 0, 1, 2, or 3. So to find the probability of choosing 0 broken monitors, here we would look at choosing a combination of 3 choose 0 times a combination of 9 choose 4 divided by a combination of 12 choose 4. Okay. So when we do 3 choose 0, we end up with 1 times, when we do 9 choose 4, we end up with 126 over 12 choose 4, which is 495. So we end up with 126 over 495, which is equal to 14/55. So 14/55 is approximately equal to 0.2545. Okay. Then for the probability of 1, that would be the combination of 3 pick 1 times the combination of 9 choose 3 over the combination of 12 choose 4. Okay, so the combination of 3 choose 1 is 3 times the combination of 9 choose 3. And again, I'm using my calculator to do all these calculations for me. 84 over 495. So we end up with 252 over 495, which is equal to 28/55, which is approximately equal to 0.509091. Okay. Then we're going to repeat the process for 2 and 3. So we're going to do 3 choose 2 times 9 choose 2 over 12 choose 4. So when I do that, this time we end up with 3 times 36 over 495. So that's 108 over 495, which is equal to 12/55. 12 divided by 55. It would help if I move that up, which is 0.2182. Okay. So then the probability of picking 3 broken monitors would be the combination of 3 choose 3 times the combination of 9 choose 1 divided by the combination of 12 pick 4. So that's 1 times 9 over 495. Oops. 9 over 495, which is 1/55. So that's approximately equal to 0.0182. Okay. So for our probability distribution, of broken monitors so we have our X, we have our probability of X. So we had 0, 1, 2, and 3. The probability of 0 was 0.2545. The probability of 1 was 0.5091. And then the probability of 2 was 0.2182. And then the probability of 3 was 0.0182. Okay. Now, based on that information, now we can go ahead and calculate or create our histogram. So when creating a histogram, our number of broken monitors is going to go on the x-axis, and then the probability is going to go on the y-axis. So here we have 0, we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. And since our highest probability is 0.5091, I'm going to go up by tens, so 0.10, 0.20, 0.30, 0.40, and 0.50. Okay, so, oops, got a little smear here. Let me fix that real fast. Okay, so we know that the probability of 0 monitors was 0.2545, which is going to be approximately here. And again, these are ballparks. 1 monitor was 0.5091, which is going to be here. 0.2182 is going to be approximately here, and then 0.0182 is going to be approximately here. So here's what our histogram would look like. And again, this is just a rough sketch. Now notice all the bars are next to each other. There's no spaces because this is continuous. Okay, so now we flip the page and we will continue on to expected value in the next video. So stay tuned.